Welcome to the Malaysia Direct, a celebration of Malaysian-made independent games. My name is Arief.
And my name is Rino, and we're your hosts for the Malaysia Direct. Over the years, the two of us have been blown away by the amazing games coming out of our home country, Malaysia, and thought, what better way to showcase these games than for our very own Malaysia Direct?
You'll also hear directly from the developers of the games, sharing more about their titles, how they brought their games to life, and references and inspirations that are undeniably Malaysian. We also want to make sure that these games get in the hands of the people that are watching the Direct. Thanks to the devs and publishers, we've got a bunch of codes to give away, but stay tuned to the end for more details. But enough from us, let's take a look at our first game.
Gigabash by Passion Republic Games. It's a game that we've both played and loved, and one that resonates with a lot of Malaysians who grew up watching classic Japanese tokusatsu TV shows. It's certainly an homage to that connection, as Gigabash is also full of subtle Malaysian references. For example, the fictional island of Tarabak is derived from Sarawak, and the tarap fruit that is native to Sarawak. A playable character, and my personal favorite, is Rohana, whose name comes from Ro, which means spirit in Bahasa, and Hana, which means flower in Japanese. Fans of giant kaijus and brawler games alike, make sure to check out Gigabash.
Hi fellow Malaysians, I'm Andrew. I'm from a company called Forest Studio. We made a video game called The Company Man, where you'll be able to journey to become the CEO. But to do this, you will need to shoot emails at your coworkers and hit them with your keyboard. You have to drink coffee to keep yourself going. And these coffee beans are from different parts of Malaysia, like Ipoh and Klang. You'll notice lion dancers running around the office, as well as speeding kancils, things that all of us Malaysians can relate to.
This wouldn't be a celebration of Malaysian games if we didn't showcase some spooky titles. This is the first game in the series of haunting Malaysian ghost stories, told through a gorgeous paper style aesthetic.
Hey everyone, small introduction. My name is Lenny, co-founder of Celebot Games, currently working on That I Open and also worked on 7pm. We are a small indie team based at Malaysia, love playing games and developing story games. 7pm is the first bite-sized installment of Paper Ghost Story series. You experience a day in a life of three children. They attempt to invite a mysterious neighbor to play with them. And then because as real life currently also a ghost month, I guess you can get a good chance to play 7 p.m. or try 7 p.m. because some of the people in the game will share their stories, like Hungry Ghost Festival, also their experience through and everything of the things they do. So there's some gameplays that to teach you how to fold the Joss paper. And speaking of Joss paper, 7 p.m. also, or Paper Ghost Stories Art Directions is presented living paper inspired by the Joss paper of Southeast Asia, as they are timeless, or so we think. And because of different year, you always get a different design for the offerings.
That was Rhythm Doctor by 7th Beat Games. While the studio behind the game is a global one, they've kept many aspects of the game pretty local. As you play through Rhythm Doctor, you'll hear Malaysian musical talent from the game songs, such as Hamir Zawawi, Kai Zawawi, and G Sim. Lastly, the team would like to shout out MDEC, the Malaysian Digital Economy Corporation, for their funding and support in helping 7th Beat get their games off the ground.
Hi, my name is Hannah Hisham, and I am the associate producer here at Kaigan Games. I also worked on Simulacra 3. If you don't know about anything about Simulacra, Simulacra is a mobile phone horror game. Simulacra 3, however, is set in a town called Stone Creek, which was once a charming town, haunted by the loss of missing townsfolk and an evil entity called the Beldam. You are playing as the intern at the local paper, tasked with assisting the town's star journalist, Ruby Myers, in her investigation into the disappearances. Your only lead right now is the phone of Paul Castillo, a software developer, an amateur historian of the town, and on one of Ruby's sources. You can say that he's like an outcast of sorts. While Ruby does the groundwork, your job is to explore Paul's phone for any clues that he has left behind.
These disappearances are getting out of hand. The police reports show a linear growth at the start, but over the past few weeks it's growing exponentially. I've been digging through the files and I and I noticed these symbols. It's like an omen.
I'm not the person you think I am.
Hi everyone, my name is Wing Hong, the producer of Once Again from RB Wolfgang Malaysia. Once Again is a visual novel game that explores the themes of saying goodbye. It follows the story of our main character Xia, a teenage boy who gets a chance to meet someone he never had the opportunity to in an unexpected way. So together they form a unique bond through photography, capturing lost moments on film. And this game is a tribute to the fragility of life, inspired by a real-life tragedy. And we are aimed to remind all the players to cherish every moment with your loved one. And lastly, I hope Once Again will influence and bring everyone positivity, energy. And please enjoy, and I hope you love this game as much as I do. Thank you.
Today, we stand up against NSR.
You are so naive to think that rock is still relevant.
We are gonna hijack their concert. Let's rock it. It's time we fight EDM with the power of rock. 1, 2, 3, 4.
DJ Subatomic Supernova!
All of us can see our future clearly. All of us live life honestly. Just live a life till we die. Don't know what we like. Go under, go under. All of us can see our future clearly. All of us live life honestly. Just live a life till we die. Don't
Apa khabar semua? I'm Wan Hasmir and I am the co-founder, CEO and game director of Metronomic. My cousin Daim and I, we worked in the Japanese game industry for 10 years before coming back to Kuala Lumpur to start our very own company, Metronomic. We wanted to spread Malaysian and Southeast Asian cultures via original video game IPs and in hopes to put Malaysia on the world map. Together with a team of very talented individuals, we released No Straight Roads in 2020. It's an action-adventure game where you control an indie rock band trying to topple an EDM empire. It was released for the PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and PC, and it's proudly made in Malaysia. We have a lot of praises about the local accents and also the local culture references, and we're very blessed by our fans. These merchandise that you see here, the fanzines, they were made by Malaysians and non-Malaysians as well. And we are working on Ondeh Ondeh right now. From the name, you can already tell that we're going to inject more Malaysian and Southeast Asian elements into the game. So please look forward to it.
Ondeh Ondeh isn't the only upcoming game we have at the Direct for you to look forward to. Check out these two upcoming games.
Hi everyone, my name is Swan and I am the co-founder and creative lead of Control D Studio based in Kuching, Malaysia. And we are currently developing a single-player action tower defense game set in a dystopian media agency where you prevent time from being stolen, titled Overhours. Overhours plays like an isometric shooter with tower defense elements, and it features funky color environments and furry friends. While the game is very much set in a fictional world, our team felt it would be really cool to bring in some Malaysian elements into the game. So, for example, we have a drinks bar that has Peranakan inspired tile designs, and the baristas sell questionable drinks with some ingredients that some of us may be familiar with. And we have a hawker inspired kitchen that sells what we call economy rice. So Overhours is currently in pre-alpha stages, and before I forget, this is my co-founder Joshua in the back, working hard at fixing all the bugs in our demo that we will be bringing to a few upcoming conventions later in the year. So please stay tuned on our social media channels and look forward to playing our game. Thank you.
That's it for the show, everyone. It's important to us that these games also get in your hands. We've got codes for almost every game showcased here at the Direct. All you have to do is be a subscriber of the 20M Podcast YouTube channel and drop a comment down below. The giveaways will be open from today until the 23rd of September. There are so many more great Malaysian games out there that we wish we could have included. If there's anything to take away from the Malaysia Direct, it's that the Malaysian games industry is a thriving force to be reckoned with.
Thank you to all the developers, publishers, creators, media, and fans for celebrating Malaysian games. The Malaysian games ecosystem wouldn't be where it is today without you. Whether you cover, stream, talk about, or most importantly, make independent games here in Malaysia, the two of us are just so happy and excited to be part of this community.
A huge thank you to Amanda Lewis, aka Panderp, who created the amazing art you've seen throughout the Direct, Zorzi for the excellent music, Enzyme for the slick animation work.
And before we go, we do have one more game to share with you. But from us here at the 20M Podcast, happy Malaysia Day, and we'll see you next year.
Hi, my name is V8 from Ghost Machine, and I'm the director for Katana Rama. Katana Rama is a mobility-based, fast-paced action game where you play as a hacker program breaking out of a digital security system. The game's mechanic emphasizes on one hit, one kill, which delivers unparalleled power fantasies to the players. And at the end of every level, there will be a boss fight, which challenges the players' reflexes and understanding on the game mechanics. Our game is fully funded and independently made in Malaysia, and the presentation style is inspired by the early days of video games, where I'm sure a lot of Malaysians like myself first experienced video games looking like Katana Rama. Developing a game like Katana Rama in Malaysia definitely poses some challenges, but lucky for us, in Malaysia there is no lack of talented artists and game developers. So hopefully when more independent games came out of Malaysia, we would get more attention and further grow our industry in Malaysia. Katana Rama released on 15th of September, which is one day before Malaysia Day. So you can support us by purchasing and playing our game, and we hope you enjoy it. Thank you.